Good day everybody. In this session we're going to learn how to create a Google account. You need to just locate any top level Google domain, whether it be google.co.za, google.com, or whatever country you're in. You're going to look for the sign in button in the top right hand corner. Even though you don't have an account in, you'll need to click sign in because the create an account option is at the bottom of that page. You're going to click create an account. You now have the option to create an account for yourself or for a business. If it's just your own personal account, then of course you can choose yourself, but in most cases we manage businesses. So I'm going to click business. Here you can put in a first name and a last name. So I'm going to use a ghost dummy account. And it gives you the option to create a Gmail account or use your own business address. I personally prefer to use my own business address because it makes it easier for recovery. In a lot of cases when you're recovering from a Gmail, it wants to send you an email which you can't get into in the first place. But in most instances you can actually recover from your own email address for your company. So I'm going to use my own email. And I'm going to create a dummy email here, tom@tom. And I'm going to create a password. Just make sure that when you are choosing a password that it is 8 characters or more and has a mixture of letters, numbers, and symbols. And I'm going to click next. Google is going to send a code to that email address. So I'm going to go to my email and I'm going to look for the verification. This was from an earlier test, so I'm going to go to the second one. I'm going to copy the verification code and I'm going to go back to the account and enter that code and then push verify. It will then ask for a phone number. I have my South African phone number saved and I'm going to proceed to the next step. This is used for verification, and in most times it will send you a text message, but sometimes it will also try to call you. I'm now going to look on my code and on my phone and wait for a code. Okay, I've just received a new code and I type it in. This code comes on your phone as an SMS or text message. You will then need to choose your birth date. Make sure that you have an accurate birth date because if you need to recover your account, sometimes it might ask you for that birth date. So it needs to be something that you're going to remember. I'm going to say next. It'll ask if you want to receive video calls and messages from Google. And of course there's always T's and C's from Google. Once this step is done, you'll see that in the top corner you are now logged into your account. So now when you try to access any of Google's other services like Google Analytics, because you have a Google account, it will proceed straight into the signing up of that account. Same goes with Google AdWords. It will log you into an AdWords Express account to start. Because you have a Google account now, it will let you straight in. There, the ads account has loaded. And the same goes for other services like YouTube, Google Search Console, which is used to talk to the bots directly, and they'll tell you if there's any issues with your website, as well as other services like Google Optimize, which is used for A/B testing, and so on and so on. So if anything is owned by Google, you can literally just sign in and keep everything in one account because it's all under one login now. If you need to edit the details of that account that you've just created, you can locate the icon on the top, go to your Google account, and then within that account you can change your personal information. You can set up two-step verification to make your account more secure, as well as monitor online payments and who you're sharing the account with. All your information will be in the back end, and you can change that or update that at any time. So thank you for watching our Google account setup video. Hope to see you at the next session.